Alright, let's get this road on the show. I fucked up. This was supposed to be Sonic Adventure 2. But I don't own it on Xbox Live like I thought I did. So I will some other night just set up the Wii and play my GameCube version. Instead of whatever the hell else I was gonna do. How do I delete shit? Oh, there, the trash can, that's right. So instead you get this. A game I kind of remember how to play, but not well enough to make it look like I'm really good. I also don't know how long this stream's gonna go for. But I will eventually try to finish this. It's just hard to find nights where I can just do this uninterrupted. And like, I kind of wanted to do this for the main channel, just like an LP with Balrog, but I think we have a lot of shit on our plate coming up in the next couple of months, so it would just happen never. Because we gotta finish, we finished LA Noire, and then we gotta finish Odin Sphere, and then we're gonna start Kirby, Star Allies, and 2-player, and Yakuza 6 comes out, and then God of War comes out, and then it's all a big mess. Ooh, I love this game, but my memory of what to do gets worse and worse the further we go in it. And all the cool glitches that I know how to do, I'm pretty sure don't work on the Xbox Live version. So I'm not sure how much cool stuff I'll get to show, like the wrong warp with the Saucer of Peril to skip to Grunty and all that other weird shit. Hey, don't call him Boneface. No skull shaming here, Kazooie, please. Yeah, the stream was a toss-up between, it was supposed to be either SA2, I could have just continued playing Tokyo Mirage Sessions, or I'm sure I could have found some, like, horrible nightmare garbage that I bought and forgot about to, like, threaten Balrog with at some point. And then I just ruined everything, and so here we are. I'm also shocked that my 360 still works. It's like a launch, old school one with like a 20 gig hard drive. This thing's a piece of shit. Also, if this looks or sounds like shit, please let me know so that I can try to fix it. Yell at me in chat or text me or something. Actually, I should get my phone. Hold on. Tooie introduces a lot of characters that are sadly never seen again because the series died here. Well, not died. It had a Game Boy Advance prequel called Grunty's Revenge, which actually isn't that bad. It's like a top-down, like isometric view kind of thing. It's for a Game Boy Advance game, it's kind of cool. And then there's Nuts and Bolts, which have very polarized opinions on that game. I think it's good, for the record. My hot take, Nuts and Bolts is good. It's just not a Banjo game. But you can make a giant flying cockmobile that, like, has helicopter propellers coming out of the balls, and that's pretty funny. What that had to do with Banjo-Kazooie, I really couldn't tell you, but oh well. Also, this is by no means going to be a speed run, but I will try my best to avoid bumbling. I think I have the, like, paper strategy guide around here somewhere. I offloaded a bunch of them a long time ago, but I kept a few. I kept Haunting Ground, I kept Banjo-Tooie, only because there's some parts that's actually kind of helpful for, and it actually has, like, post-it notes all over it from when I was, like, let's see, this game came out in 2000. I would have been 8 years old when I played this game. So yeah, there's 8-year-old Damon post-it notes with, like, puzzle solutions and stuff all over the strategy guide. Oh no, she's a spooky, scary skeleton. So her sister's talking like Yoda speak, and Grunty still rhymes, except they tell her to knock it off because the rhyming is annoying or else they won't help. And so she's like, okay.
Up.
If she's a skeleton, why does she have to waddle like that still? So Mumbo's like, we gotta get the hell out of here. And everyone's like, you crazy. You making that up. And then Banjo's like, what? Oh, shit! The Bottles is like, nah, you guys. And then Bottles is like, kablamzo, I'm dead. And he fucking died. How'd they all fit in there? It's like a little drilling machine. Pork logo. So Banjo's house has been utterly destroyed. Whoopsie doodle. Hey, Bottles isn't dead yet. Good job, Bottles. You're a hero. Oh, now he's dead. Yeah, I think this is secretly like a revenge story. Punished Banjo. Let the legend come back to life. Oh no, dry your dumb bear tears for your dead friend. And then he acts as your tutorial, but I think you can just tell him to fuck off and run away. So one thing that I do kind of appreciate is you don't have to, like, you know how in Metroid games, Samus loses her abilities every game somehow, like something stupid happens? In this one, you retain every single ability you learned by the end of the first game, so every move you learn is going to be actually brand new. And yes, Talon Trot is still the fastest way to get around. Oh no, go away, Bottles, I don't care. That's a new character, you'll meet him later. It's Jam Jars. Oops. So there are some secrets on Spiral Mountain, but I think you have to return once you have certain abilities, like, I think there's a boulder around here that you can destroy, and Banjo's goldfish is, like, trapped underneath it, and he teaches you to, I think he extends your underwater breathing capacity and also lets you swim faster, so that one's actually really good. Oh yeah, there's no way of making that jump. I think there's a flight pad at the top of the mountain that I can use to get to the behind the waterfall. Yeah, here you go. You can go inside Grunty's castle through the same door as before, but there's not really anything there. Like, hey, it's Cheeto pages. This is really the only thing that's in here is Cheeto is still there. But Grunty ripped out his pages because he helped you in the first game. Otherwise, all the paths are just blocked with rocks and stuff. And in the first game, you entered the codes in the sandcastle in the beach treasure trove cove. I don't remember where you. Oh no, now I remember. The first world Mayhem Temple. There's a place you can input the codes and stuff. I don't remember if I can... Oh, no, I don't think I can. I think I need, the grip grab to get this. Yeah, there's a secret in here, but I need the ledge grab ability, to do it, so I have to come back. Oh, well, bug it. Plop, 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 plop. Paddle, paddle bear. Let's go chase Grunty down this hole. The Grunty hole. Normally I think controller vibration is stupid, but each time Klungo slams his hand on the ground, the controller vibrates, and the intensity increases with each one, which is actually kind of cool. So you fight this idiot, I think, 3 times throughout the game. He kind of guards the tunnel between each of the kind of major areas of the hub world. And it gets a little harder with each time. He has like a few different abilities, but it's random what order he does them in. So yeah, so for this encounter he's doing the giant. And then the next time you fight him, he'll have giant plus something else. And then in the final encounter, I'm pretty sure he has all 3, is how that works. But for the first fight, whichever one he randomly gets is the only one he'll do. This is, I think, the easiest one, because you just hit him, and then you just run around. His other ones are turn invisible. And then there's one where he multiplies, and you have to hit the real one. Which is also, I think, the fastest, or tied for the fastest. Because you just hit the real Kongo immediately and he falls over, but this one's also pretty quick. You not seen last of Klungo. So yeah, we'll be back to this area after a couple of worlds. This is where all the Jinjos live from the first game, those weird little gremlin things. So the hub world is gigantic in this game. Actually, that's kind of the one negative to Tooie is everything is really, really big to the point of being kind of exhausting. And it also has mandatory backtracking. Like in Kazooie, you could, I think, 100% most of the worlds on your first trip through if you just knew where everything was. But on this one, you can't. Like, I think your first trip to the first world, you can get like 6 out of 10 jiggies or 7 or something like that if you do some shenanigans. Which drives me fucking crazy. So this is the king of the Jinjos. Look at this guy. Banjo, it's rude not to look at people you're talking to. So we're gonna ask him for help and help him get all his people back. He gave us our first Jiggy. Yeah, in this game you don't have to wait and watch Banjo do a stupid dance every time he gets a Jiggy. That's the guy that we basically pay to open up worlds, so you don't have to go and find the paintings anymore like the first one. You just have to get enough of the doodads and then talk to the guy. You still have to solve the puzzle, though. Meanwhile, the Legion of Doom. Look at that JPEG background. That's so good. You can see the skybox. It's like a dome around the tower. That's amazing. So they've got a giant laser that sucks. It sucks big. Not the King Jingling. King Jingle Jangles. Thank God we aren't there anymore. So if all of this whole continent was on the other side of that wall, does that mean Banjo just, like, lived in isolation the whole time? No, no! He's a zomboid! And his pet's just a pile of ash with eyeballs. So their whole plan is basically ready to go. It's just like, nah, our big shitty inefficient weapon has to charge for like 5 hours. And so they're just like sitting here doing nothing while Banjo does his whole quest. Just banking on the fact that, he won't make it. Oh, fucker. Rude? And so yeah, even though Banjo was like only 2 feet away from the castle, he was fine. And now the music's all spooky and you can, he'll actually attack you, like he'll shamble towards you. And you can knock him away, but you can't do anything else to him. And then he makes zombie moans and that's it. Now you have to go through Bottle's house to progress. And they don't know he's dead yet. That's fine. So the Jinjos in this game, it's not like, in the first game it was 5 Jinjos per world. If you got them all, there was a Jiggy for that world. It was just one of the 10 in each area. In this one, there's a Jinjo for each color. I think 9 different families. And each family has a different number of Jinjos in it. And once you get all of the Jinjos in that family, you get a Jiggy. The catch is that the Jinjos, the colors that you get are completely random. And so, for example, it's possible to get like the 1 and 2 Jinjo families really early and have a couple extra Jiggies right off the bat. Or if RNG is just like not with you, you can fail that utterly. It's like not even your fault. So sometimes I think that's like an element of some speedrun routes where if you get like lucky on Jinjos, you might have a couple of early Jiggies, and so you won't have to do certain things or can skip other things that you might have had to do. And also this weird little gremlin's just like living in their house, but whatever. I don't actually remember where the hell I'm going. This place is really dark. Oh, probably this way. Hey, it's a Jet Force Gemini poster. Whoa, who made that? A shadow of their former selves. Jet Force is a good game. Hey, it's Bottles' weird son. He's got a Donkey Kong plushie. Weird how that plus the N64 at the title screen are still here, and this is the Xbox version of it after Rare got bought out. Oh yeah, he gives you the ability to, I think now we can zoom? Yeah, now you can use the stick to, zoom your camera, so that's cool. I think it's actually possible to miss that. If you just, like, don't talk to goggles, you don't get the thing. Oh, that's the main room. It's Bottles' other weird son. I forgot his name. Specky, there you go. Aw man, my dad's gonna kick so much ass at the kickball tournament. There's no way we can lose. He's a hero. Why would we need a substitute? My dad's the best. He's a big man. Oh man, that's funny. Why does King Jingling has, like, personal access to a door in Bottle's house? Hey, it's another poster. Hey, it's more Jet Force Gemini shit. Neato. This should take us to the area with, Jiggy Wiggy? Yeah, that's his temple. He's a giant talking puzzle piece man. Man, rest in peace, Diddy Kong Racing, speaking of which. That's a good game. That's actually one of my favorite games to watch speedruns of on Games Done Quick. Just because they already have TT unlocked at the start. And so it's just crazy fast. Yeah, since this place is so fucking gigantic, you get, like, fast travel points. And it's kind of hard to see this little path here. I think her name is Heggy or Henny or so. She's a giant chicken lady. And there are some hidden eggs around the game that you bring to her. And she will give you some unique unlocks. She's also where you take the stop and swap stuff, which is only in this version of the game. Which, for those who don't remember, we might have talked about it when we did the LP of the first game. Basically, there was supposed to be a feature where you, like, removed the Banjo-Tooie cartridge from your N64 and put in the Tooie cartridge. And it would, like, unlock some stuff between the games. but it never got fully implemented because they couldn't figure out a way to do that effectively, and also because, like, ripping games out of your N64, like, while it's powered on is not great, and so it never got fully realized, and then they, I don't want to say half-assed it, but we'll never know what the original vision was, but they did put in some stuff in the digital version because then there was no excuse. So there's a couple of extra goodies that you can take to her that didn't exist before for some newer unlocks that are only in the Xbox Live version. Hello, freakish Jiggy Man. We've entered the sacred chamber of puzzling. Approach the puzzle. To do it, idiot. Alright, sure. Doodly 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 doo. Wow, solve the puzzle. Do it. Yeah. I can put in 4 pieces, thanks. Shut up. Wow, nailed it. The Great One will show you the way with his huge jiggy laser. People of Earth, give him your energy. Blamzo. Wow, the controller's vibrate feature is fucking going nuts. I've never seen it do that before. Can you hear it? Is that picking up on the mic? Jesus. Jiggy Wiggy's power cannot be contained by this third-party controller. Yeah, that's so loud. I hope it's not picking up. It'd be kind of funny if it was. Now we can go right next door. And then you get told to get out of here until you have enough. So yeah, since it you can't like you cannot get all 10 jiggies on your first trip. So they only want you to get, yeah, you need 4 total. You already have 1 from Jingling. So you only need 3 jiggies to proceed. But these worlds are huge. Yeah, even the worlds themselves also have these like warp pads. I don't think I can get this yet. No, the Mumbo, or not Mumbo, there's a new character you'll meet who does transformations in this game. She turns you into a little stone creature, and that's how you can get that. Because the worlds are so huge, the notes are also just in multiples of 5. And there's one that's a treble clef that counts for 20. Yeah, you can also play as Mumbo in this one for certain sections. He basically has a unique ability in each stage, and for this one he animates the big golden statue, and you get to control it for a bit. This is Jam Jars. He's Bottles' not dead brother. Poor Bottles. He teaches you new moves in Bottles' place, because he's dead. Well, he's dead, sir. Bottles only knew baby shit. If you want the real stuff, you gotta hook Jam Jars up with those notes. And if you already have enough, then the dialogue continues. Useful. So you get the ability to aim your egg shooting in first-person mode in this game. And there are actually some sections that are all like self-contained, like FPS levels. You'll probably see one later here. Hey, look at that! We already have half the notes in this world. That's crazy. It's almost like they taught us how to do this, so that we. Oh wow, this is a little sensitive. The aiming on this is fast and loose, I would describe. What's in here? Let's find out. It's treasure and a fat cat person. Who cares about any of that? We only want the jiggies. Their leader's treasure has been stolen. So yeah, there are a lot of jiggies where you have to go to or like use a secret like pathway between two different worlds to get an item or do something. And I think this is one of them. There's like a pathway that leads to a place called Pterodactyl Land. It's like a big prehistoric level, and you have to sneak through these cavemen's like home to get back the treasure they stole. But I don't think he has anything else for us yet. He just has the honeycomb piece, which, much like in the first game, are used to increase our max health. So we'll use those later. Oh god. You found another warp pad. Now you can warp. Warp, warp, warp. So, Mumbo and the new person who does transformations don't require, like, Mumbo tokens anymore. Basically, there's a little pink bunny creature called a Globo, and there's 2 in each world, 1 for each of the 2 NPCs. And that's their payment. You pay them once and you're good. That's what they look like. The first one's like a gimme, it's just in Mumbo's hut. You got a Globo. And then Mumbo will be like, I can't help you unless you give me a Globo. And you're like, I found one on your floor, idiot. And he's like, oh damn. How'd I leave that there? He's sleeping though. We don't want to wake him up. Throw it in the bag. Do it. We got a weird glowing money. Put it in the bag. This is my favorite animation coming up. Throw it in. Oh man, the Banjo Globo free throw is pretty funny. So yeah, Mumbo can shock stuff. It eventually runs out if you hold it too long. And you can jump, and that's it. And then you press the interact button on the Mumbo pads, like the one back at the Golden Goliath, to do whatever his ability in that world is. So we're just gonna do that right now. Basically, we're gonna use it. The statue, we can walk around, you press X to kick stuff, and that's it. So it'll be used to kick open the hole in that door, that little cracked piece. There's another door somewhere, I think further down. That one over there. It just straight up kicks that door open. It can also kick that boulder down, which has a flight pad, I believe. I think a flight pad, something like that. There's something important there. And then I think there might be another, through the door that it kicks open at the bottom. You can take it through to get access to some stuff. But you are on a timer, that's the catch. But there's no, like, cost to doing it again. If you just fuck it up, you just have to go again. Mumbo magic, make Golden Goliath rise. Look at that sweet animation. So good. don't remember if there's anything else up here I have to do with it, but there's, like I said, there's no penalty to just walking around with it for a bit. So I might as well. I think the treble clef's here too? Yeah, I might as well get that. Hey, you got all the things. Oh good, the timer freezes. Yeah, the first time you get a Jinjo, it has to show you them flying into their house. So I think the white or the black one is the one Jinjo family and the two Jinjo family, respectively. So if you're like really lucky, it's possible that you'd get an extra Jiggy there. Purple is 8, like it said, so until you find all 8 of the randomly placed Jinjos, do you get the Jiggy for them. Let's get going. You have to come up and shoot down all those guys, and you'll, get the thing. Oh yeah, it also has a really shitty jump that, like, does nothing. Blah, 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 blah. It's like not even connected at the waist. Why is it like that? I don't think I can skip this, unfortunately, but I think the cutscene happens a little faster if you have to do it again. Yeah, that's it. Yep, flight pad, I was right. I thought you could, get that Jinjo if you timed it right, but maybe not. And then we can use this guy to cross the quicksand here. I think there's another... I think we need him to kick this door down. Oh, I got the warp pad, alright, cool. That's the transformation person. That might be it. Once Mumbo's kind of done his thing, you actually just don't need to use him again. And then to swap back, you just have to take Mumbo back to his hut and have him sit down in his chair and you'll regain control of Banjo. And yeah, unless I forgot something, then that's Mumbo's job for this world. So we can't do that yet. We're waiting to get an ability from Jam Jars to do that. Actually, you know what I can do? I can go shoot down those bugs. Yeah, and so with the flight, we can get the honeycomb there, and then the little door that was above the treasure room, you need flight to access it. And I like to kind of clean out everything in one, like, room, sort of, before moving on. The awkward part about that is this is just a very large room. Isn't there, yeah. The one thing I really don't like is the, like, swimming and aiming controls invert themselves, like, kind of all the time. There might be a way to fix that, I've just never bothered. Actually, I wonder... helping options. Controls. Oh no, spoilers. Shit. But I can't, like, change them? Which is really annoying, you're just kind of stuck with it. Oh wow, I didn't know about this. Huh. So yeah, I don't think I can actually change the annoying controls bit, which sucks. Ah, fuck. Oh no. I don't remember if I can actually see what's up here yet. Oh yeah, it's just fucking jam jars. What do you got for me, dude? Oh yeah, this is the move you need to do, the temple. Basically, you get to hold Kazooie like a gun. And that's how you can do, this. I think the boss is in here too. There's like a couple of shooting levels, and then you fight the boss, who is done in first-person perspective. I think there's a honeycomb at the top of the temple soon. Oh no, it's just a Jiggy. Okay. So yeah, this is what this looks like. You can aim and blam blam. It's a little weird. Now we can do Target Zan's shooting thing. You have to look for all the green things to progress. And there's a bunch of little secret tunnels all over the place in here. I actually really don't like these sections like at all. Because I'm pretty sure there's more green idols than you need to move on. Oh no. I got a weird honeycomb. So the gold egg is like limited timed infinite automatic fire. It's quite good. Ten statues. I think the slightly sacred chamber is just, hey, Jinjo. Oh, fuck, is that a white one? I can't tell if that's white or pink. I think this is just a Jiggy in this room. And then I think you need 15 or 20, whatever it is, to unlock the next door over, and that's how you get that. Don't remember how to get to you. I'm gonna try, though. Oh, this might be it. Yeah! Yeah, 1 of 1. So the white Jinjo is a kind of nice one to get early. Yeah, the only other time you see this cutscene is when you complete a Jinjo family. Doop doopy 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 doop doop doop. Alright, back to looking for dumb statues. I get easily lost in areas like this, so, like, don't be surprised. I think it might be 20 to, go to the next area. Is this just the exit? Oh, no. This is progress. Gotta run, though. Run! Alright, now we can enter the actual for realsies sacred chamber. And for some reason you can shoot that guy, even though it doesn't matter. I don't remember how the hell to get back, though, so, eh. I think it's back down here, I hope. Hey, okay. So this should be the boss, I think. Hey, it's target Sam. I'm a sucker for any game that has, like, boss introductions. It's just, oh, it's always cool. So to beat him, you have to just shoot down the... Basically, each time you shoot all the targets on the lowest section, it blows up, and he summons dudes. And, like, the first section had no way to fight back against you. But this one should have one face that can shoot a dart, and then the next one has 2 faces that shoot a dart, etc., etc., etc. Basically, as long as you keep moving, because the thing doesn't shoot until it's facing you. Ow, fuck. So as long as you keep moving, you're usually relatively safe. In the cats all drop honeycomb, so that's helpful. Where's the last? Oh, and he's just like, well, I got nothing. He totally does explode like a wave of darts too, so if you somehow were so shit that you just took like a ton of damage from targets and for some reason, that would be rough. There isn't really a shortcut out of here, though. You have to, like, figure it out. I think this might be it, though. Or is it? Yeah, that's... Yeah, I find it really difficult to, like... remember, so I try to remember like what color the rooms are. That seems to help. Yeah, that's the exit. Here we go. Yeah, I really don't like those levels. There's a few more later on that are just about as confusing, and I just hate all of them. There's a really awful one in, I think it's the second world, the mine, that's also timed, and you have to, like, you learn the melee ability, like, I think it's called Beak Bayonet, and that basically lets you, like, thrust forward with Kazooie like a weapon, and you have to chase down these sentient dynamite clusters and hit them with that to defuse them somehow. And you can't shoot them or else the whole place blows up. And that one you're on a timer for, and it sucks. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about with the inverted, like when I'm flying, up is up and down is down. And then when I do the beak barge, down is up and up is down. Like, it inverts when you do that. I don't understand. So this is the secret entrance to the treasure chamber. It's like, how did those guys steal our shit? And so this is the... I think all of the worlds have at least one, like, path that links directly to another world. Like the mine and the theme park levels are one of those. And so yeah, this is technically Pterodactyl Land. I think there's some weird glitch or like skip you can do. Like there's another Jiggy you can get early in this area. So that's their shit, and you have to tiptoe across these brambles or he wakes up. So I basically just have to not move my left hand on the analog stick, or have to do the whole thing over again. Hey, we did it. Yeah, I can't remember I don't remember what the skip is. Banjo-Kazooie and Banjo-Tooie speedruns are pretty wacky. I highly recommend looking up a Games Done Quick archive and checking them out because they're pretty dumb. Tooie especially, I think Tooie has the most like out there nonsense skips and tricks. Whoop, I was not looking at the screen there. There we go. I got your shit. This is a family game. There's another Jiggy in this world that requires you to tiptoe. It's the in the area where we took the golem. There's like a giant snake, and you have to tiptoe across the brambles to not wake him up. And then I can't think of an instance in the entire remainder of the game where it requires you to use that feature. None at all, actually. That we need to be transformed to do. We get to participate in the aforementioned kickball mini-games for fabulous prizes. I suppose I could have just warped over here also, but that's okay. So this jam jars, I think, teaches you the grip grab? Yeah. Ledge grab! And you can shimmy. And you can attack from it too. It's actually like a pretty good move. Jinjo! Whee! I don't think I want to go to the hut just yet. So when we get transformed into a stony creature, we can also successfully talk to the other stony creatures that are in the world. And I believe they give you the password to a thing inside this temple. Yeah, this is the snake one. I just need to, like, line up the can- oh, nope, that was too fast. I'm using, like, a third-party wired controller, and so the stick basically has two speeds. Like, on and off. Like, just go fast and don't go at all. You eventually get an egg called a Clockwork Kazooie egg. It lets you control a little tiny remote control Kazooie, and you can use it to... Fuck. Yeah. Oh, no, it didn't work. My master plan. Alright, I'll do it legit. Oh, the camera doesn't like it. It really doesn't like it. Oh. 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 Got him. You can't actually hurt him or do anything, sadly. Yeah, there's hit signs in like weird places, and they're just like dumb jokes and weird stuff. It's like kind of it. It's a Cheeto page. Let me just make sure that's the place I was thinking of. Oh no, this is where you enter, the codes. That's right. Yeah. So the Globo makes, like, you can hear it bouncing and it giggles. So you know you're in the area when you hear the noises it makes. They're usually near the two NPCs, but not necessarily right next to it. So this is Humbawamba. She does the transformations in this game. She is deepest of rivals with Mumbo Jumbo. Throw it in. Woo! Sploosh. And yeah, once you've paid her for the respective world, you can just jump in the goop. And now we're a Stony. Which really means that we are small, we have like a shoulder tackle, we can talk to other Stony creatures, and the guard will stop being so racist and let us play kickball. Because bears cannot play kickball. More importantly, world entry, because I did not forget about that honeycomb. There's an NPC in the next area of the hub world that you have to just cash them into, and that's how you get your health upgrades. It's not like the first game where it's automatic, you have to pay somebody for it. Come here, fucker. Yeah. Let me in. So there's a warp pad inside here, and you can't typically enter as Banjo, but you can revert back and then warp in, I think. I can't really think of a reason why you would do that, but you can. And then you have to play 3 rounds of the kickball minigame to get your jiggy. But it's actually kind of a fun minigame. There are a lot of minigames in this one. I think there's one or two per world, depending on where you go. Of like collect shit, shoot shit, play soccer, you know, whatever. Oh shit. I've been giving them points. Oops. I forgot it's the kind of game where you want to score in your own goal, not like the other goal. Hey, I won. Good job, me. Even though I did it horribly wrong. Eventually there's like a red ball, and yeah, the red ones you want to put in the enemy goal to make them lose points. Fucker! No. No, I am the master of kickball. No. Yeah, I did it. No chance. That's what you got. So the bomb balls will stun anyone near it. No. Damn it. Holy shit. Red guy. I might not win this. No! Fuck! Thankfully, they're, like, dumb, and you can just let them bunch up on themselves. Hey, we're the best. The one last place to go through is the door that we had to kick like a small chunk out of, the one that's too small for the Goliath to go through. But Banjo and Stony Banjo can go through this one here. I think we got it. This is a good run so far. Help and options, Jiggy Tips. Quicksand area and prison compound, stone columns and prison I know what the stone columns one is. Don't remember quicksand. One of those I think you're not supposed to get yet, but you can through some clever shenanigans. I almost want to write that down because this is the password for the hold on, I'm gonna get my phone. Sun, moon, star, moon, sun, sun, moon, star, moon, sun. Hold on. Sun, moon, star, moon, sun. I'm putting it to my memory, my brain. Yeah. That's the quicksand. You're like supposed to use the wading boots, I think. Oh god. From the first game to get there. But I think if you're lazy, you can just take Banjo and run. I don't think I'm supposed to do this way. No. This was all wrong. How the fuck do I get out of here? Oh. That way. It's just the bottom of the prison building, okay. I think we want to change out of Stony and come back. The main reason you want to be Stony for this area is just to learn the password, which I honestly don't remember if it's different or if it ever changes. Near the wigwam. Let's go back to the prison compound. So, sun, moon, star, sun, moon, star, moon, sun? Yeah. This is Dilberta, the rat. She's from the mine level, and she is currently trapped. You need to break this boulder to let her go back, but you don't have the means to do so just yet. No. 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 How do I... Oh yeah, this one spits you like all the way back. How do I do Wonder Wing? Controls? Oh, hey. Maybe settings would let me change, I don't want to do that. Don't think this works? Yeah, no. I think I remember the trick. I think you might be able to use the warp pad while you're controlling the Goliath. And that might actually work. I think this is also one that you're not supposed to do yet. Yeah, I think you're not supposed to do this one yet. I'm gonna test my theory to see if this actually works with the Goliath. If not, it's really not the end of the world if we're good to leave. Yes, please. I have a feeling this doesn't work, but it's been a while. There's a lot of games that I replay like once every couple of years, and so it's been a hot minute since I've had to do this. Alright, does this work? Warp pad? Does not work. Alright, then I don't remember how to get those two right now, but that's fine. But I think we have enough for the next two puzzles. Even if you can open multiple worlds at once, you should probably always do them in order. Because they kind of assume that you're getting the upgrades in the proper order, so if you do it wrong, you're probably gonna fuck it up. Or just have to do a bunch of unnecessary backtracking for stuff that you could have just picked up in the prior area that you walked past for some reason. Alright, bye, Mumbo. Sorry to get your hopes up, buddy. And now we can go back to Mr. Get Jiggy with It. And unlocks the next couple worlds, I think. The puzzles get a little tougher, like more missing pieces, and eventually you have to start rotating the pieces. Oops. Come on. Great One will show you the way with laser beams. I don't think we're actually going to start the mine level yet, because I don't want to end the stream mid-stage. And I'll also probably forget basically everything we did if I have to come back to it partway, and that's bad. But we will explore the plateau and find some loot before we stop. Kablam! Just solve all your problems with giant space lasers. You also have enough jiggies to attempt challenge 3. Why not? And World 3 is my favorite in the game. It's Witchy World. It's like a giant, shitty theme park owned and operated by Grunty herself. Oh man, the controller rumbles freaking out again. I'm looking at the controller, and the vibration is so intense that the face buttons themselves are like going berserk, and like I can see them shaking in the controller. The Y button looks like it's gonna just pop out of the socket. It's going nuts. You do not have enough jiggies to attempt to challenge 4. That's fine. So now that we have the grip grab, I believe there's a thing we can get, but I don't remember what area it's in. Ah, yes. The Grey Jinjo family or whatever destroyed when Grunty run through it with her giant fucking drill machine. I think that's what the sign says, like they were just tragically killed when Grunty ran them over. Passed away unexpectedly when a huge digging machine flattened their house. So yeah, now that we have the grip grab, we can go here. And then we can also get the secret back in Spiral Mountain, the one I was talking about in the waterfall. Can I get this one yet? I don't remember. My brain doesn't brain so good. Or is it already unlocked because I did it on the other profiles? I think this one, there was the ice key, because that was the way Stop and Swap worked, is there was like a hidden key called the ice key, and you had to like get it and take it to a certain place. And I think that's where the key is supposed to be, but I don't know if because I've already received it on my other playthroughs that it doesn't count, or how that works. And then there's a skill that we're gonna get in the mine level that lets you drill through the rock here to free your fishy friend. Yeah, he's not... There's... Because what's supposed to be here is there's like a little, like Banjo-Kazooie cartridge that's supposed to just jump around and, like, run away from you, and you attack it to get an egg that you bring to Peggy, or whatever the fuck her name is, the chicken lady. But none of the stop and swap pickups are here anymore, which makes me wonder if getting them once on my other playthroughs counts for, like, your whole Xbox Live account. So let's actually take a little visit to her shack and see if all that stuff's just already there for some reason. These worlds are way too big. One of these, there it is. Treble clef. Which I think you can get to by jumping on the door. And then grip grab, and there you go. I think her name's Heggy. Like hen and eggs, I think that's the dumb joke they were going for. So random monster behind her. Shack. Hit sign. Suitable eggs may be found closer to home than you think. Hint. Go to Spiral Mountain, you dum-dum. Yeah, Heggy, I was right. Find special egg, then Heggy hatch. Oh, there's bird shit everywhere. Heggy, why'd you shit everywhere? Why you do this? Oh, we do just already have the egg. Wait, what is this? I'm confused. Oh, or is this stop and swap? Because there were a couple eggs you could get in Tooie that unlock a couple new abilities. And then there's a few they added to this version of the game that are the stop and swap features. Well, air quotes features. Special Heggy Egg Awards, gamer picture. Looks nice. I like it, very nice. So it's like, yeah, basically the, like, quote-unquote, like, finally completed stop and swap was nothing? Like, it awarded you gamer pictures, and since, which makes me wonder what they were originally going to reward. Because, obviously, like, it was the fucking N64, so, like, what were they really? Like, what was the plan? They only made it do something, because they said they were going to. I don't remember. Where do I go? The hell? Oh boy, this is embarrassing. Oh no, I remember where to go now. Or do I? Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. That's just that secret. That's just back that way. Usually if you, like, follow the tire treads, you'll, like, figure it out. Because that's what you're doing. You're chasing Grunty and her giant death drill. Her drill that will pierce the heavens. And then, like, you can't go that way because it collapsed behind you. So, where in the fuck? Oh, I'm really embarrassed right now that I, like, can't remember how to progress past the wooded hollow. Because that's nothing, that's just a Jinjo. Which we got. Oh! You need to group grab up there. That's the secret. Alright. Shame averted. It's only a little shame for the nobody that was watching this. So there's a Jinjo inside the center rock there. That's the one you hear whistling at us, crying for help. Yeah, we get a drill move in this upcoming world, and that's how you are able to get that Jinjo and rescue the goldfish back at Spiral Mountain and some other stuff. And that's progress. We can't go that way just yet. We can get all the notes and the honeycombs hiding beneath here. And we might be able to upgrade our max health already. Hey, it's a bumblebee lady. Why does she have tits? I don't know. We enough for an extra energy unit. Yes, please. Sweet. So yeah, that dropping down the hole there gets you to the next world, although jam jars should give us fire eggs here. Yeah. So this is the first of the, I think there's like 5 or 6 different egg types that you can get now, as opposed to in the first game it was just eggs. You get fire eggs, which are pretty self-explanatory. Grenade eggs, again. Ice eggs, which, you know. And then the Clockwork Kazooie eggs, which are the ones that let you control the remote control Kazooie robot. And you need fire eggs to open the door to the Witchy World hub area. But I might as well open it now. And yeah, down the hole is Glitter Gulch Mine. But I am tired and I don't want to stop the stream mid-level. So when I have more time, I will resume Banjo for probably nobody. But that's okay. Bye, everybody. See you next time. Woo! Yeah! Bears and birds.